You are my life, my hurricane girl. Made me ignite like nobody else in the world. Just you, just you. You were my heart, you made it bolder. With you around, the time always came to a halt. It's true, so true. We used to be in love, 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 love. There used to be enough, 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 enough. But loving me is tough, 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 tough. We used to be, we used to be, we used to be in love. I wanna cry out. I realize that I never loved someone like you, like you. I changed my name, left out of town, oh, just to escape this ocean that lets me drown. Because of you, because of you. Love, 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 love. There used to be enough, 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 enough. But loving me is tough, 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 tough. We used to be, we used to be, we used to be in love. I've been lying awake at night. Got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm just wasting time. I go on living from day to day. There's so much I want to say, but I can't. Oh, I take photographs of things that I find that seem so far away, but I take my time. We both know that I've been losing my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm gonna leave it behind. I'm gonna leave it behind. Leave it behind. Behind. Gonna leave it behind. And if I tell you what you want to hear, I know that you would keep me near, but I won't. Oh, I take photographs of things that I find that seem so far away, but I take my time. We both know that I've been losing my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm gonna leave it behind. I'm gonna leave it behind. Leave it behind. Behind. Gonna leave it behind. I'm gonna leave it behind. Leave it behind. I'm gonna leave it behind. Leave it behind. Leave it behind.
march and calling us forward. Chief's welcoming song. Hey, hey.
far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, graduands, guests watching locally and around the world. My name is Lorraine Stiles, and I'm the Vice President, Academic and Provost, and your MC for today. Welcome to Capilano University for this special time of recognition and celebration. I declare open the 2021 Spring Convocation of Capilano University, duly assembled at these unique ceremonies for granting credentials and ceremonies of the university. Capilano University has always been deeply connected with First Nations communities. Capilano University is named after Chief Joe Capilano, an important leader of the Squamish Nation of the Coast Salish people. And our campuses sit on the traditional unceded territories of the Lillooet, the Musqueam, the Squamish, the Sea-Scheldt, and the Tsleil-Waututh First Nations peoples. At this time, Elder Latash Nahani will share a welcome.
Kayachtin, Mecha Puanasut, Ayawitz, Winoxwith. Greetings to all of you. We are so happy to be with you today on this very special day. We welcome you to this ceremony taking place on the unceded traditional territory of the Coast Salish people, in particular the Squamish and Tsleil-Waututh people. When you came to Capilano University and your application was accepted, we had faith that you could do this. We had faith that you could be successful, and you have proven it today by being here with us on this very special day. It is a proud moment for not only yourselves, but family and friends. So welcome to this day. Congratulations. We wish you all of the best. Osiam.
Graduands, honored guests, friends, family, faculty, and staff members of Capilano University, welcome to this unique convocation ceremony. On behalf of the entire university community, I extend my congratulations to all our graduands. Who could have ever imagined that a convocation like this, where we have so many people connected online, participating in our Convocation, can come together to celebrate the achievements and the well-earned credentials of our graduands. All over the world, graduating classes like yours are receiving credentials earned under absolutely extraordinary circumstances created by a year of pandemic. And of course, by extraordinary, I mean, in many cases, extraordinarily challenging. I would like you to know just how inspired I am by you and by the choices that you have made. The choice to pursue your studies at CapU. The choice to adapt to new models of learning. And the choice to persevere through adversity to earn your credentials in a field that you care about. All of this has culminated in what we are celebrating today, your graduation. And unlike last year, you are embarking on a world that is opening up. A world filled with hopeful anticipation as more of us are vaccinated every day. The opportunities to be closer together are just around the corner. I hope your time, and I know your time at CapU has given you the confidence to go forward with the belief that you are ready for anything. Opportunities we have never imagined are emerging, and you are ready for them. It helps if you stay alert. It helps if you are ready. Keep curious. To quote author Elizabeth Gilbert, most of all, be ready. Keep your eyes open. Listen. Follow your curiosity. Ask questions. Sniff around. Remain open. Trust in the miraculous truth that new and marvelous ideas are looking for human collaborators every single day. So I encourage you to continue to adopt a growth mindset where you learn from your experiences with an open mind to pursue creative solutions to our societal needs. Curiosity can inspire imaginative approaches in everything that you do. And also, it is my hope that we never go back to what was before. My hope is that we don't squander this opportunity to pave the way to something better. And together, I hope we continue to be open to other perspectives and commit ourselves to learn and to unlearn practices to better engage diverse voices, ideas, and knowledge. Now is the time for us to take the best of what we've been able to achieve over the last year and combine it with our newfound appreciation of all those things that we've missed, and then to create something special. I can only imagine the new and extraordinary ideas that will come from you. So go forward with purpose and be empowered to pursue a future that is of your own making. From this day forward, whatever your path, whatever you explore, whatever your contribution is you seek to make, you will always be part of Capilano University. You are CapU alum. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, Sam, I raise my hands to you. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce this year's Dean's Award of Excellence winner. The Dean's Award of Excellence is presented to the graduate in attendance who achieves the highest GPA in a degree in each of our degree programs at Capilano University. For the Faculty of Business and Professional Studies in the Bachelor of Administration this year, the award goes to Emily Kawe Tam. Congratulations, Emily, and feel free to use your horns, everybody. There you go.
Capilano supports and encourages many talented students in our various programs. Here to illustrate some of that talent is Jordan Mandarolini and Matthew Yang from the jazz program.
Grab your coat, grab your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid, 'cause this rover crossed over. If I never had 1 cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. just direct your feet to the side of the street that's a sunny. Can't you hear the pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade out with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid, 'cause this rover crossed over. If I never had 1 cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny, on the shady, on the sunny side of the street.
Hello everyone, I'm Anne Kang, and it's my privilege to be serving British Columbians as the new Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. I'm sending you greetings from the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. I am so proud to be one of the first people to congratulate you on your graduation from Capilano University. It is a university that not only excels in offering traditional university programs, but also unique fields such as outdoor recreation management, jazz studies, motion picture arts, rehabilitation assistant, and so much more. CapU has made a big difference in the lives of so many young people, providing educational opportunities to thousands close to home, whether on the Sunshine Coast or on the North Shore. Students, this is probably a different graduation day from what you might have pictured when you embarked on your CapU journey. Despite after more than a year of pandemic, celebrating this achievement in your life is so important. You have worked hard to reach this milestone in your life, and nothing, not even this pandemic, can take that away from you. If anything, this pandemic is more of a wake-up call of how much our province needs you. You are our current and future generation of change makers. Your generation has contributed strong voices and genuine concerns to stand up against racism and other forms of systemic injustice, and helped lead the fight against climate change. As graduates of CapU, you have equipped yourself with the skills and knowledge to make a significant difference in our lives today, working towards a better tomorrow. You are joining a diverse group of alumni who have been making positive change in your community and around the world for the past 50 years. Your graduation means that you can take your personal life experiences, your education, your friendships, and your perseverance to make real, lasting change for your own family and your community. As you take this next step, be confident that you are valued in the work to build back our province, our country, and our world. As a former elementary school teacher, lifelong learner, and a woman of color, empowering people through education is a value close to my heart. And that is why I am so happy to see the progress you've made thus far, and I encourage you to keep going strong. May you use your knowledge, skills, and experience acquired at CapU to give back to your communities and help us build a better BC. I hope that the family, friends, and faculty who have supported you along the way are as proud as I am of you. Congratulations once again, and good luck to each one of you.
Good morning, everyone. As chair of the Capilano University Alumni Association, the CUAA, I'm honored to be here today to not only congratulate you, but to welcome you as a new member of our Alumni Association. You now belong to a group of more than 95,000 extraordinary alumni members, all connected through our CapU experience. And while this ceremony is slightly different than what we hoped for and has been interrupted by the rain, I'm so happy that we get to somewhat gather in celebration of your graduation day. I'm so honored to be here to mark this next chapter of your life. Dedication, hard work, perseverance, and the ability to adapt during turbulent times are what got you here today. Be proud of that. Be proud of yourselves. This past year has been hard. It's been a struggle, and it's touched each and every one of us in different ways and to varying degrees. We've had to pivot to a new normal. We've faced unprecedented levels of isolation, and we've lost loved ones. Days like today remind us that we're part of a larger community, that we're connected to something greater than our bubble, that we have another home outside of the four walls that we've spent way too much time inside of throughout the past year. To all of those struggling right now, I want you to know that I see you and the CUAA sees you. Please reach out to us if you need anything at all. The last year has also taught us that there's still so much work to do to create a fair and accessible system for all of us, to acknowledge adversity and to celebrate diversity. This means recognizing the systemic barriers that some in our diverse community and student body will have experienced. Indigenous students, students of color, students in the LGBTQ2+ community, women and self-identifying women, first-generation students, students with health challenges, mental health challenges, students with financial barriers. That's a whole lot of people and a whole lot of students. This system wasn't designed with your needs in mind, and it's a reality that must change. And it's your generation that's leading this change, that won't accept inequality disguised as the status quo. And we at the CUAA unequivocally stand with you. As you move on to the next stage of your journey, whatever it may be, I want you to know that your fellow alumni are here for you. You've gained a new family. And some of those family members you already know. They're graduating here with you today. And others you haven't met yet, but you will through the CUAA. We exist to support you through continued lifelong learning, professional development, exclusive alumni benefits, and most importantly, something we all need now more than ever, a sense of community. As graduates, you have bright futures ahead of you. Whether you choose to become a leader, a creator, an innovator, or an activist, the Alumni Association cannot wait to see the positive influence that you will make in shaping your community and beyond. So go out there and do big things, do small things, do impactful things. Move forward with intention and purpose. Follow your intuition, have goals, and a strategy for achieving them. Get a mentor, be humble, and be brave enough to ask for help. Practice emotional intelligence and never stop learning. Be mindful of who you let and keep in your circle, and remember, in the words of Jim Carrey, the impact you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Lastly, keep CapU in your hearts always, and don't forget to keep in touch. We're so excited for you to enter this next and great chapter of your life. And with that, it's my pleasure to say congratulations and welcome to the Alumni Association. Every year at Convocation, the university invites a graduate to address their fellow students. It gives me great pleasure to introduce this year's graduating student, Jessica Liu, from the Bachelor of Business Administration Accounting program.
Hello, everyone. I never thought I'd get the opportunity to talk to a parking lot in the rain, but I'm very happy to be here, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. To the family, friends, faculty, and community members who are celebrating here with us today, thank you so much for being here. My name is Jessica Leo, and my story is not unlike that of so many of you sitting here probably today. I thought I would come to CapU for a couple years and then move to a bigger school. And then as I started to meet so many of the incredible people here, this school became a place not only where I wanted to pursue my education, but a community that I was really proud to be a part of. It feels difficult to speak about celebration in a year that has been filled with so much grief and mourning for so many people. Yet I know that there remains much to be hopeful and grateful for. Throughout my time at Capilano University, I had the immense privilege of connecting with people of so many diverse backgrounds, people who make this community so strong, vibrant, welcoming, and resilient. I was inspired by students and staff who were advocates, working professionals, parents, caretakers, artists, and change makers. Pardon me. And I have no doubt that my fellow graduates will go on to accomplish great things throughout their careers and their lives. Every single student here today has faced immense challenges throughout their time in school. Many of us have had to balance our education while working, taking care of family members, volunteering in the community, and balancing our own health. We've had to figure out how to keep going in the face of so many challenges. However, most of us were incredibly fortunate that we didn't have to do it alone. Throughout my time in school, I struggled significantly with my own mental health, and I was incredibly fortunate to have people who believed in me when I didn't know how to believe in myself, and people who taught me to persevere in the face of failure. To the faculty and staff who work endlessly to guide and support students throughout this journey, I'd like to express my gratitude. I'd also like to recognize the late hereditary chief of the Tsleil-Waututh Nation, Elder Ernie George, who our community lost in November last year. His wisdom, kindness, and compassion touched the hearts of so many people in our community and beyond. And in challenging times, I hope we can be reminded of Elder Ernie's teachings, to love and respect each other, to understand each other, and to learn from each other. For so many of us, our time at Capilano University has taught us much more than any textbook ever could. And these degrees represent so much more than stepping stones in our careers. They represent the choices we can make to challenge ourselves, to continually learn and grow. And as we look towards the future, I'm hopeful that we can choose to show up authentically at home, in our communities, and at work, knowing that we can overcome any challenge if we choose to learn from each other and to work together. Thank you again for sharing this time with us today. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Acewell, OCMCIA. Congratulations, graduates. Proud of your accomplishment. One of the things I wanted to share with you today was something that I've learned from the elders over the years. And that's how we interact and connect with people. That's the most important thing. And that journey that we're on together with people and that interaction and connection needs to be done in a mutual and respectful manner.
You are the most resilient grad class there ever was. So when opportunities come knocking at your door, be sure to say yes and never let your passport expire.
Advice for the future? Be patient. Good things take time.
Embrace every opportunity that comes your way, no matter how big or small it is. It just gives you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about yourself and your interests and to meet other people and just expands your thinking.
Keep those LinkedIn profiles updated.
Please keep in touch. We would love to hear about the amazing things that you will go off and do. And on this day, take a moment and be incredibly proud of what you have accomplished.
Make decisions that make you happy in the long term. And rely on your community. They can be your greatest strength. and always, always keep learning.
We are in this together, not just for the last 4 years, but for the rest of our lives. Please don't be a stranger. We are so looking forward to seeing your work.
There's always time to do the right work.
Do not underestimate the magnitude of this accomplishment. Relish this moment.
Pro tip, if you're going to be throwing your cap, watch out for the corners. They are incredibly pointy. You don't want that to hit someone in the eye.
I want you to pay attention to those crazy negative thoughts that might pop into your mind. If you can catch them, test them out. Are they true? Are they really, really true? If they're not useful, then let them go.
Be mobile. You never know where the next opportunity is. And life is an adventure.
I hope you continue to use your voice out there and to be brave. And I can't wait to see how you change the world.
Take all that knowledge that you've learned and use it to serve others, as I know you will.
Follow your passion and you will find your purpose. Be kind to yourselves and to each other, because there are enough people ready to tear you down, so don't add to their noise. And to that end, do your best to not burn any bridges, as you will most likely someday have to walk back over them. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, grads.
Congratulations.
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 Hooray, you did it!
Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it.
Congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment. You should be so proud of yourself.
Congratulations to our graduating class of 2021. You did it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates of 2021.
Congratulations.
Incredible job! I just want to tell you. Hey, congratulations. It's a celebration. Party all day. I don't move and wait.
Graduates, honored guests, friends, family, faculty, administrators, and staff of Capilano University. I actually began my professional career working the drive-thru at the A&W restaurant on Marine Drive in North Vancouver. And it seems somehow fitting that as Chancellor today, I'm back working the drive-thru at Capilano University, and I'm honored to be here recognizing our graduating students today. This has been an extraordinary year. Hopefully a once-in-a-lifetime year, but one which makes your achievement today even more impressive. Each of us face different challenges and obstacles in our lives. And while the challenge of COVID has not impacted people equally, quite the contrary, in fact, it's nonetheless impacted all of us. Regardless of how the last year has impacted you, I want you to take a moment now, quietly, silently, and on your own, to reflect on what you've achieved. If you've raised children while attending university, I want you to give yourself an additional pat on the back. Likewise, if you financially supported yourself through university. If you are the first person in your family to have graduated from university, congratulations. To all of you today, well done. You've arrived. But no journey happens alone. In getting here today, you are helped along the way by many. But today I want you to think of one person who helped you. And I want you to put that one person in your mind. Perhaps it's a parent or a child, a teacher, an instructor, or a coach. Perhaps it's a friend, a mentor. Perhaps the person sitting next to you today, or perhaps they're far away. Perhaps they're no longer with us. And now I want you to reflect that you are here today, at least in part, because someone else gave something of themselves that they didn't have to give to help you in your journey. Someone else was selfless. Someone cared about you. Someone was kind. Someone wanted what was best for you, was thoughtful. Perhaps they were challenging, perhaps sometimes hard to hear, but they were there for you. And now I'd like you to indulge me in an exercise just for a moment. And I'd like you to close your eyes. Yes, close your eyes. And I want you to think about that person and how they helped you. Just for 10 seconds, and I'll time you. Now open your eyes. And whomever you were thinking about, I'd like you to consider how happy they would be to hear about the impact they had on you and on your life journey. And if that person happens to be next to you today, I'd like you to turn to them and tell them simply, I was thinking about you. And I'm going to ask if the person is not here today, I'm going to ask you to consider calling them later and letting them know that you were thinking about them. And if that person's no longer with us, I'd like you to just hold them in your heart. And my thanks to Fred Rogers for being the inspiration for that exercise. May it always be a beautiful day in your neighborhood, Fred. Now, like COVID, hopefully, your years at university will soon be in the past. And then the question for you is, what next? What can be the purpose, or what can be the meaning of your life? And this story comes to us from Robert Fulgham, from his book, It Was on Fire When I Laid Down on It. And the story goes like this. It was the end of a 2-week seminar that had involved long days and way too much information. As a group, we were tired, a little grumpy, and the only thing on everyone's mind was where we were all going for a much-needed drink. And at 5 p.m. on the last day of the 2 weeks, the moderator stood in front of the room and asked, "Are there any questions?" And of course, somebody always has to ask one. And a person in the back row put up their hand and asked, "What is the meaning of life?" And everybody laughed, relieved that this wasn't actually a serious question, and it wasn't going to get in the way of cocktail hour. And so everybody started shuffling their papers and packing their bag and getting ready to leave. But the moderator put up his hands and he said, "Stop a moment. I'm going to answer that question." And here's what he said. I was born just before the Second World War on the island of Crete. During the war, Crete was invaded by the Germans, who were held off for days by the people of Crete, who tried to resist them with farm implements and small firearms. As a result, and following the eventual German takeover of Crete, many thousands of people were killed for having resisted Hitler's soldiers. I was a small boy of 5 or maybe 6 when one day I came across the wreck of a German motorcycle. Its rearview mirror had been broken into pieces, and we were very poor and didn't have mirrors in our house. So I took the largest piece, and using a rock, I made the edges round, ending up with a mirror just a bit larger than a golf ball. As a boy, I used to play a game where I would try and reflect light into places it couldn't go, under rocks, inside my wardrobe, under logs. As a man, I realized this game could become a metaphor for my life, to shine light, truth, goodness, and help into dark places, into the hearts of people. I am not the source of the light, but perhaps I can make a difference by reflecting light into places that might otherwise not go. Maybe others will see what I do and do the same. That is the meaning of my life. Perhaps years from now, someone graduating from university will turn to you and simply say, "I was thinking about you." Today, I offer to all of you my sincerest congratulations and my warmest good wishes for the absolutely amazing futures that you're all going to have. Congratulations. And now for the good bit. It is now my great honor to confer the credentials earned by our graduates. I'm assured that the candidates to be presented to you today and those in absentia have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective credentials, and the Senate has requested that I confer upon each the credential which they have earned. By the authority granted to me by the government of the province of British Columbia and the Senate of Capilano University, I admit you and those in absentia to the credentials to which you are entitled, with their inherent rights and privileges and the responsibility and loyalty which they imply. We will now present the graduate slides. A very special thank you to Alyssa Lindley from our Acting for Stage and Screen for reading all of the names, and to CapU alumni Matthew Silverman for providing the beautiful music. And if I was you, and the name of somebody I knew came on the screen, I would flash your headlights and I would hit those horns hard. Thank you.
Gurpreet Singh, Manpreet Kaur, Ahmad Mohammed Al-Jalan, Amro Mohammed Bahamdine, Samuel Robert Richards Barnett, Nicole Christine Bell, Sukhvir Kaur Brar, Jacob Cyril Butler, Guilherme Chagas de Melo, Yao Hing Cheng, Chao Wei Chen, Kendra Ashley Chin, Andrea Louise Creighton, Juliana Furtado da Silva Antunes, Raisa Di Paula Xavier, Matthew Moraes Divinish, Jordan Dallowal, Puya Darisifat, Mary Colleen Dyke, Tae Hyun Yoon, Louis Che Him Fan, Tamuras Fartashmer, Lucas Wayne Faustman, Ryan Derek Fonseca, Tajbir Singh Gurala, Christopher Bradley Gibb, Rajan Gill, Jasmine Kaur Grewal, Everett Arthur James Hanna, William Y. He Heng, Emma Heuser, Tran Zong Wong, Grady Kevin Huskisson, Sabrina Wynn, Alisher Ismadir, Avram Elias Hauli Aguirre, Lynn Jenny Jen, Marcus Kai Jensen, Angela Lee Hua Jiang, Jacob Robert Jordan, Jasraj Jordan Singh Kandola, Jia Jin Ke, Byung Jae Kim, Anika Jewel Kolibaba, Xiao Tong Kwang, Tuan Lee, Zhao Ling Lee, Jessica Leo, Josh Douglas Lomax, Petro Taraz Loichuk, Wen Hao Liu, Jonathan David McIver, Kirandip Kaur Marwaha, Jordan Murchison, Kareem Mudad, Rashmi Moon, Cody James Norton Steeple, John Scott Petkow, Leonardo Freitas Pires, Karmvir Kaur Ratia, Valentina Ripanu, Christina Lucia Romero, Admir Reza Sadgishikani, Mustafa Saidi, Shin Sato, Paul George Savlik, Harsha Sharma, Rapi Singh, Raymond Shu, Mateo Smith, Noah Ethan Smith, Braden Spence, Catherine Sproul, Alexandria Danielle Steele, Austin James Stewart, Liam Carter Stock, Timothy Soon, Emily Kawai Tam, Sethu Kirian Thenkachan, Josemary Soler Torres, Ankma Tumarbater, Samandeep Uppal, Nihar Warich, Hongbo Wei, Hao Yin Wang, Soikan Yalchinkaya, Michelle Jen, Shahil Zina,
Now we have one last ceremonial function to perform, and the weather gods have fortunately stopped the rain so that we can do this, because I was trying to work out a way to do this next exercise without getting you out of your cars, and I couldn't think of what it was. So graduates, I need you to put your mortarboard on, and I need you to step out of your vehicle. And I would tell you this is not a voluntary exercise. I hand out the degrees here, and you'll step out of your cars. And if you were the driver of the vehicle and there is another person in the vehicle, I will need somebody else with their hand ready on the horn. So if you have your mortarboard on, you're going to have your tassel on the right-hand side. Right-hand side. In a moment, I am going to ask the graduates to move their tassel. And when I do that, the person with their hand on the horn is going to lay on that horn like you're in the worst traffic on the worst bridge in the Lower Mainland. It is a long-standing tradition that after receiving your post-secondary credential, the tassel is turned to the opposite side of the cap. This signifies the completion of your credential. So graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Family and friends, hit those horns.
We're the same, I'm like you, you're like
blossom. Dip my body in chocolate frosting. 3 years later, I shot the frosting. Smelling like a blossom. Everything is awesome.
Congratulations, class of 2021. While we're all celebrating, we'll announce the winner of the card decorating contest. And sadly, I had to see somebody climb out of their car to undecorate during the rain. But thank you for coming decorated. It was awesome. The ushers will find you on the way out, and they have a prize for you. I'll turn it back to Lorene now. You get to witness my hat head. But I'll turn it back to Lorene to close out the ceremony.
Congratulations, graduates. Capilano University wishes you the very best on this important occasion. The Latin on our university crest states, "Through learning to a greater good." And we hope all of our graduates will continue their learning in the years to come and make important contributions to the greater good of our communities, our province, our country, and our world. Please do stay connected to your home, sometimes homes, your families, your cultures, and your alma mater, Capilano University. And as we come to a close of today's formal proceedings, I would like to thank the many, many university employees who contributed to this event, as well as our drummers, our name reader, Alyssa Lindley, Jordan Mandrolini, Matthew Yang, guitarist Matthew Silverman, and our piper, Liam Hilder. If you'd like to view your convocation slide again, a link will be found on the convocation page of the Capilano University website. For those of you who are joining us in person, please know that the platform party will recess off the stage, so please remain in your parking spots, and you'll be directed by the volunteers to leave the area, for those of you who have had BC Ferries experiences kind of like that. I'll now draw this 2021 Spring Convocation to a close. Thank you for joining us for this historic celebration, all who've been involved in this special occasion, and I wish you all well. Congratulations.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger kisses. Ain't ever wannabes, winning the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up,